wouldn't really be seen on Sonic. Like, for instance, when Sonic blinks, his whole, like, like when Sonic has his eyes like that, that kind of thing where his eyes go in that circular way, that whole thing comes straight down. I'm not saying, like, most of it just, like, goes right here and then, like, his eyelids, he literally doesn't have any eyelids. It's just going down. I mean, like, I guess the animators were making it easy for them, but I mean, like, oh crap, is that thing on? Okay, supposedly my sister had Tangle playing and then now it's on again. But just ignore that. Just wait a second. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Now, his eyes would, like, blink, but it's like the whole entire eye thing is like coming right down. It's weird. And you know that thing they did with Sonic's mouth going like from this point, like pretend this was point A, this was point B. Point A going to point B, and that's Sonic's mouth. It's weird. I mean, like, I could see that they wouldn't keep it to that side-to-side thing because it would be hard, and they wanted to also make it in a realistic way. But it looks so weird, you know? I mean, like, it's one of the weirdest things I've ever seen about Sonic. You never make Sonic's mouth go in the middle unless it's small, because then that makes Sonic look like a crack addict, which he does laugh like a crack addict. At least it sounds like it, because you know how Jaleel White, he's kind of gotten older from, the 1990 cartoons, so he's gonna sound a little like that, and he really does. In Sonic, he's kind of weird. Now, Dr. Eggman is not half bad, I should say. He's actually pretty good looking as far as the character, but I could swear that his glasses weren't like on his ear like thing. It was just like right here, and they're kind of slanted, which I wish that they would have fixed. And oh hey Bokyo, what's up? This is my dog. Looking good too. Alright, enough about him. Anyways, his eyes were, I mean, like, his glasses were a little slanted. I mean, like, that's something they could have really just fixed, reshot, I guess. When he was holding the Chaos Emerald in a weird position, all like, yes, like at the end. I mean, like, this is if you've watched it. If you hadn't watched it, before this, I guess after this video is done, I will have it posted on my channel. But, I mean, like, it's just so weird, But like, it's a fan film, and this is actually their first time putting Sonic in a fan film, so it's a really good start. I mean, like, it's like Sonic the Hedgehog 4. It can only get better, But the animators, sometimes I swear Sonic would look really weird. And the writing is so freaking hilarious. I mean, like, not how, like, Family Guy is. I'm talking about, like, it's, like, weird, though, having Jaleel White as Sonic saying it. Like, there's this one part where he's all, like, he, like, bumps in and, like, destroys a couple of robots, and he's all, like, impressive, isn't it? And then, like, there's this girl all, like, looking at him like, she's never seen a hedgehog before. And it's like Gun. Yes, Gun is in here. And, like, if you haven't noticed, Gun is a force that's pretty much like, I don't know, like some kind of military base or something like that. Anyways, they're trying to, pretty much stop Dr. Robotnik. And Sonic's pretty good at destroying badniks and whatsoever. And I do curse in it, only once, though. Sonic says, like, this weird line. He's all like, oh, what, see something impressive? And then he goes off, like, saying, like, I hope not. I mean, like, you're a girl, you're pretty and stuff, but, I mean, like, that's kind of weird for a Sonic character, And he's supposed to be, like, a South Islander or something like that. And I like how they're referring to him as the Blue Blur, since they didn't know his name. But yeah, that's all good. And the cliffhanger, well, I can't really tell you. I mean, like, that would be giving out a big spoiler. But it's just a cliffhanger, but, you know. I think I just spoiled this whole story and stuff as much as I could. But I'm not going to give away the cliffhanger. Anyways, but yeah, it does involve something stupid, though. The cliffhanger does involve a character that's going to probably be in the next one, or probably never going to be in the next one. But, yeah. But I have to think that, like, you know, the animation in the film gets better, though, when you get more into it. I mean, like, Sonic's mouth moves weird, and I'm just gonna talk about this one scene. One scene. I swear, there's this one time where Sonic would act like this. Who are you?
Woody Pat's cool, man.
What the heck is wrong with your animation? And that is how it is. I mean, like, when I was doing this,
Woody Pat's cool, man.
that's how he acts. It is so freaking weird. And even when they get Sonic to move, like have his arm switch around and stuff, it's kind of cartoony, but at least they're adding some motion to it. I mean, like, you'll be glad that he didn't blink, you know? I'm like, I probably blinked, but he didn't blink in that shot, probably, but it's weird. But, you know, the animation in the film gets better on. I mean, like, I'm not going to spoil anymore because that would just be mean. But it's very freaking weird, I swear. I mean, like, it's the weirdest animation I've ever seen for Sonic ever since, like, Sonic Adventure or Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. But it's a really good film, but it's very funny and weird at the same time. It's kind of clutched together. Not like Family Guy jokes funny. It's just like, it's weird a bit sometimes. But I'm not like saying that it's bad or anything. It's a really good film. And I have to say, like, if they continue with this, I'm pretty sure they're going to get better. And also the animators, not to get rude or anything or testy, but you should really keep going with your animation work on it while, you know, they're still planning for the next Sonic fan film, if there ever is going to be one. Because when, like, at the midpoint of the whole entire like film, the animation seemed to get even better, if I make sense. Like from here, it really kind of they just got him talking and such, and they make him move a bit like, hey, that's cool, man. And then they went from this whole hand motion stuff, and then like they started doing some cool stuff with the animation, kind of, if that makes sense. And it's really cool. And the Badniks have also gotten a great look to them. Not better, but it's still good enough. And yeah. And also, if you are wondering why if you've already watched the film at this point, if you are wondering why Tails and most of them are not in there fully, the reason is because that it took them a very long time to do the Sonic model. And I mean a very long time. It took them like maybe like 2 years to come up with Sonic's model because of how they were trying to make him look realistic and stuff. And they didn't want to work on Tails and such as them because they knew it would take way more time, and they were trying to really get it out there. And they're really trying to rush the project out. But, you know, you can always like put your time into it, like kind of work on like Sonic's model a bit and stuff like that. But I can see where they were going with that, you know? Because, I mean, like, shoot, I would have tried to get the thing out of there, too. But, yeah. That was pretty much it. And it was a really great film. I've been waiting for it, like, ever since 2010. They would say that they would release it, like, around summer of 2010 or summer of 2011. But then they would always have to backtrack and then do some stuff. And then they said that they were finally going to release it in July, and it turned out okay and great. But it can only get better, you know? So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. And also, I did have some pictures right here that I did print from the internet. Not the internet, well yeah, but I actually drew these pictures, and this one is pretty much this right here. And it's kind of like Buttercup, I guess, having her own mind thing. The camera might be a little weird, so yeah, the wording might be backwards, but it just says Buttercup and it says Powerpuff Girls right here. The Powerpuff Girls are actually pretty cool. The reason why I like them is not because of the girly aspect like bronies. It's because, oh crap, is that dog barking again? Stop barking. I'm gonna get in some trouble. Anyways, but the Powerpuff Girls are actually, you know, I'm only in for it for the like crime fighting and the characters and their personalities and stuff like that. And pretty much the way they fight and stuff, that really caught my eye. And it actually helped me design one of my characters, which is such as the one that one of you do know, which is not an anime character. I'm not telling you. Anyways, not only am I also into the Powerpuff Girls, but I'm also into very classical cartoons. And this one I drew from a Roger Rabbit sketch right here. And no, they are not painted. I actually did this on a computer and printed it out. And as you can see, it looks nice. And let's be on the subject here. I am only 13 and I can draw Roger Rabbit. I mean, like, I just started drawing Roger Rabbit ever since, like, December. And I got good. And why is that thing on? Anyways, if you do want to see the original picture, it's a lot more based on Roger's, you know, whole body form. Let me try to get it right here. Oh, crap. Anyways, like, there's Roger Rabbit, and that's pretty much part of the head. And, like, right here, he's saying, I'm Roger Rabbit, and then it says my name and the date. Yeah, and I think I really got most of the detail right. I mean, like, I've been drawing him ever since December, and I've been watching Who Framed Roger Rabbit, like, for, like, about, I don't know, like, 10 times. But, yeah, I think this is really good. And am I saying too much? But the last time I tried to really print this, it kind of turned out small. See? But at least you guys can see it, right? The wording is still backwards, but, you know, it has my full name right here. And yes, I did use the shadowing technique. Dang it, I said again. I used the bamboo thingamajig, that little tablet thing that you would draw on, and it would appear on the computer. You know what I'm talking about? Most of you might not, but it's a perfect way to get into drawing, and it's really great. This one I did, excuse me, I did, and it's not half bad. I mean, like, I just got to printing these out, but they're not half bad, actually. I don't think this one is that bad. I mean, like, it looks almost exactly like the Powerpuff Girls to me. I've been drawing for a while. I mean, like, I've been drawing, like, ever since I was maybe, like, 2 or 5, maybe. But then I got real good, and I started drawing, like, at the age of 6. And then it started to, like, pick up. And if this is a thing that any of you guys are really interested in, I'm very glad to hear that. And if you guys are really into the same stuff that I'm into, like cartoons and like stuff like that, and you're still in the anime, then that is great. Because, like, for some reason, in my head, it's like, it's got this place of cartoons, and it's got this place of, like, anime, and it's like being squished together, you know? But yeah, it's like a crazy thing that's going on. And yeah, I'm really glad I got to just get that out, you know? Like, just show you one of my drawings for a while. I do have one specific Roger Rabbit drawing that I did do before I did that one. I will show you right now. Guess I should have had my hands right here. Anyways, you can see Roger Rabbit, he's giving the finger again. No, not the middle. The front. Anyways, you can see that he has a blue tie, his yellow gloves, his dotted nose, his hair.